What up,
Hello.
y'all?
What the? Where'd that cowboy hat come from?
Here, wait. Let me match you real quick.
What
Y'all
the
can
heck?
talk.
Hello
What
and
happened?
welcome back to the All New Nerds live, coming at you as always. What's going on? What is this cowboy hat bit? What's this?
It's a cowboy type of stream.
It's cowboy,
cowboy
stream.
stream.
We're going to cowboy stream. Let me tell you, we're action WB films. I say Batgirl. I say Flash.
Ready?
Shazam.
You guys are gonna freak out.
Nix.
Watch this.
Yahoo! We're canning all
Did
of
that go?
DCU films, and we're
Did that
coming
work?
on the what the
Cowboy
hell?
stream is canceled.
Cowboy stream.
What in tarnation is going on with
What
DC?
tarnation's going on with David Zaslav over at Discovery
Howdy
Warner?
Howdy's right.
Howdy there,
Howdy's right,
Chad. I appreciate your shout out on the Twitters today. I saw you those
I am. I'm going
fine
full
photos.
Filoni.
Young Filoni, new cosplay just
Filoni,
dropped.
Young Filoni. So I thought today's stream would be all about Andor, and then there's just been so much insane
There's stuff with DC we have to talk about.
stuff that's happened
know-
Oh, yeah.
that Andor almost feels like an afterthought. With literally, there is
It's
just
true.
the past 24
Well, it's
hours.
not positive news. It's not positive.
No,
it's
but like
very
the but
sad.
even down
All
to like
negative.
I feel like I could talk 20 minutes about just She-Hulk moving to Fridays. Like that is
Yeah, that
like,
too.
or no, it's
But the-
Thursdays. It's so weird. It's like
Thursday.
But first episode's gonna be on Wednesday, right?
no, they moved it.
It said 17th, didn't it?
Nope, they changed it today. Literally today.
I saw that.
in-
But
in the
in
wake
the
of this
trailer
chaos.
they just dropped say 17th.
Yeah, they
What is
changed
that?
it again. Look it up.
Oh,
They
okay.
just changed it.
Huh.
They pushed it to a day. It's 18.
They just changed it today. Like
So are we
literally on a
doing
whim.
Andor Wednesdays? Is that what's the
No,
deal?
and yeah, Andor's Wednesdays. Then She-Hulk and Rings of Power are Thursdays. Then
Oh.
Sundays are. I know, no, but it's
It's
better.
like
I don't know,
homework.
It's bizarre.
Kidding.
It's bizarre. It's a bizarre world where everyone's just changing things on a whim, and nothing seems permanent in the last week after that Andor delay.
Companies are failing miserably.
It's just yeah, boy
Howdy.
howdy. Out of there, Liam.
Young
Hello,
Filoni
Brent.
is literally, yeah.
Liam?
Out of there, Mug. Sponsor of the channel of this here
Howdy, Mug.
frontier
Mug,
channel.
can you change this? Can you change it to? I'll do it low.
Oh, that was good. That's good.
Screenshot.
Here,
Screenshot
I'd like to make a special announcement that M&R is sponsoring this episode, and he got me this Lego.
I have
Lego
all
scythe.
the sets. So I can bring them down.
What's the
Yeah,
M&R bit?
Oh, M&R
have
just
all
like
of them.
loves this set. He's been
Oh,
like
does he really?
he's made multiple videos about like you should buy
Do you
this
want me
set.
to go? Do you want me to go get mine and show
And
it?
so I have it. I have the
Built?
scythe, guys. My first piece of Obi-Wan Kenobi merchandise outside of the
Not a
post
bad
from
set.
Celebration.
How about the
apparently-
minifigs?
And
The
a
minifigs
great
are so amazing.
goated minifigs.
You've been getting
Very
a lot
excited.
of Legos lately, there, Levi.
Well, unfortunately, this is going to be the only Lego I build because I don't think I can fit the UCS gunship anywhere in my room. It's just too big. It's literally like has like a 40-inch.
Figured.
It's just huge. It's massive. Like, it's literally if you put it like against that shelf, it is the size of like 3 of these shelves. That's how big it is. You just can't put it anywhere. So I'm gonna.
I'm being dare to. Yeah. How's that?
Oh yeah,
Good?
yeah.
That's pretty good. Not gonna,
Oh, Chad, you got the Assault on Ferrix. That's the name of that set, I believe.
That looks like a great set. Don't have
Yeah,
that
that's
one.
it.
It looks
That's how it looks.
Yeah,
That's
so
probably
D
like-
plus put up She-Hulk opposite Rings of Power. Yes,
Ugh.
and then also, I don't know. It's all
Miserable.
just a mess. It's a
It's a,
miserable mess.
it's a miserable world we live in.
It's a miserable
It's
mess. But yeah, I mean, Andor is obviously a positive Star Wars thing to talk about, but because of the delay with Andor, it ties into this broader news of David Zaslav, the new head of Warner Bros. Discovery. It's like Warner Discovery.
Warner
So basically,
Discovery.
Warner Brothers. The quick background. If you don't know a lot about the corporate history of Warner Brothers, last year Jason Kilar, this is after their AT&T merger. They did this. He's the head of HBO, and they're like, hot diggity dog, it's the pandemic, but we're gonna put all of our movies day and date on HBO Max to try and spur growth. Failed completely, nearly bankrupt the
did.
company. So they get bought out.
Because you can't make $1 million movies and then put them on a streaming service.
Well, the biggest thing was
that
it violated
costs
all of the
$7.
contracts, so they had
Yeah,
to buy
that
out
too.
all of the contracts for hundreds of millions of dollars and all of the talent, and then it bankrupt them. Jason
Right.
Kilar, he got the get gone after David Zaslav, the head of Discovery, who has Discovery Plus, their own streaming service. They've been, it's not like really popular, but they're financially fine.
Right.
They buy out Warner Brothers from AT&T because AT&T is like, we don't want this awful asset. It's like failing in every way. They're going bankrupt, so they buy it out. And now this new guy, David Zaslav, he's the head of everything. There's the buck stops. It's not like the Alan Horn that goes to Bob Chapek at Disney, in the past, or it was to Bob Iger, but it's not like that where there's these levels, or like Kathleen Kennedy did that. David Zaslav is the be all end all. He looks, and so he's coming in, and not only is he getting rid of HBO Max, which is crazy. HBO Max is going away. They're rolling it. They're just getting rid of everything. It's crazy.
Wait, I'm sorry. Say that again.
HBO Max is bye-bye.
HBO Max is going away.
Wait, I didn't know.
Bye-bye.
Wait, this is so much worse than I.
Yeah,
no,
HBO,
HBO,
that can't be
like,
true.
John Campia,
Really
a friend of the show, refers to the axe of Zaslav because this man is a butcher. He has just been. He gives.
He's Zaslav. He's Zaslav the
I
happiness
love that
pusher.
HBO Max.
Yeah, well, HBO Max isn't going to exist.
HBO Max is like the goat of streaming
It
services.
is the best one in my opinion.
But it's not profitable enough for Papa Zaslav.
I think
So-
I'm not seeing this. I looked it up. I'm not seeing that HBO Max entirely is going away, but I'm seeing that a lot of shows and movies are getting.
Well, tomorrow is the official announcement. Trust me, they're merging because
Tomorrow you'll see it.
just think about this. It doesn't matter. It wouldn't make any sense for them to have two streaming services. They're going to merge.
right.
At the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
time.
Discovery and
He did it.
HBO are going to merge.
So we're gonna get a new one, and
We're
it's
gonna
probably
get a
be
new
lot
one.
worse.
I love
Yes,
it,
and so
Mike.
HBO Max. So HBO Max is going to get gone, and a lot of the content that was going to be made for it is getting canceled. For example, this Batgirl movie, which is done. The movie is done. It got made. $100 million investment. You know what? And you know why?
You
know why they're not
using
it's
is that they're
crazy.
they're shelving it.
No, but you know why they have to use that term? For the tax incentive.
Yeah.
To recoup
It's not
like
coming
some
out.
money. It's not coming.
I don't think
No,
it'll ever come out.
No, they made an official announcement today. Yeah, it's done.
It's donezo.
It's donezo, and that to me is insane. And so, but now there's rumors on the street because this is just sending.
Jonathan.
Hello, Jonathan.
You got the same name.
It is sending like the ripples that it is sending through the entertainment industry is crazy. Like the rumor mill, it's going wild because people are saying Shazam and Aquaman are getting pushed. People are saying Flash is just going to get the axe as well.
Even more so because originally this has all been pushed and now it's even more pushed. And I have a theory. I think Flash might not come out.
There's been. Do you remember before the Batman that reel that came out?
Yeah.
None of those movies are coming out.
No. At the beginning of this year, DC had this huge trailer with all the movies that they're slated for this year. It was Flash, Aquaman, the Batman, which is the one that came out. Black Adam. Did I already run through? Shazam. Like all those, and they have this huge trailer, all coming in 2022.
It's all lies.
Just one
Yeah,
came
it's
out.
all lies.
It was all.
It's
They
all
weren't
lies.
telling the truth.
And it's
They lied
even
to
worse. It's even. I think this is the lowest that DC Warner Bros. Has ever been. I think this is the lowest.
Let's
But
bring up
not
this
only
for a
is
second.
this not only does this affect DC, this is for like every HBO.
Well, no. So,
I don't
the Flash.
think- I don't
the
think
Flash
he
did
will
get
have
the
a-
axe. Oh,
Yeah.
the Flash show is also getting the axe, which should tell you a
Yeah,
lot.
the show.
all of
that I
the-
expected though.
I know, but the fact that like that was their big flagship one, and the fact that it's coming down.
When that's your
It's,
flagship.
Anyway, but I want to talk about what Brent brings
I
up.
agree. I think. Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry. You're right
Okay.
though,
No,
Jonathan.
I
he does want a hard
absolutely think
reboot.
that as well.
the DCU.
Unfortunately.
But to you're saying, John, that works to what Brent's saying. So basically, the news started this week is because WB was someone was on a tour of WB. There was a tour, and they were driving through the lot, as you do, and they saw frickin' Ben Affleck and Jason Momoa on the lot. And then Jason Momoa does a video of them filming him going, well, the secret got out because somehow Warner Brothers let this group go by the Aquaman reshoots, which confirmed this rumor that, so originally, because all this got so messed up, because of the buyout and COVID and everything, Michael Keaton was going to come back in the Flash through the multiverse. Then he was going to be in Batgirl. Then he was going to make a cameo in Aquaman. But because Aquaman is the first one coming out slated as of now, they're reshooting the Michael Keaton scene with Ben Affleck. Everyone's like, "Whoa, Ben Affleck's coming back."
There's multiple scenes. Apparently, he had somewhat of a role in the movie, and
which is crazy.
There was a bunch of test screenings with Keaton, and people were confused why the hell Keaton's there
why
in the first
Keaton's
place.
there? Because
that makes
the movies
no
aren't
sense.
coming out right. And
yeah,
so Keaton was
there's
also
that,
in.
and then,
but Keaton was also in this Batgirl movie, which is now gone. And so now that Ben Affleck
part of Batgirl.
Ben Affleck is replacing Keaton in this other movie, and Flash is on the line. Michael Keaton may have just done all
And
this work.
apparently Affleck
just
is
never
like
come out.
happy coming back as Batman now. So like
It's
that's
so
a thing
confusing.
that,
It's such a
like
it's such
he
an
might be
absolute
sticking
mess.
with, and then this is a whole thing too. Titans is definitely probably gonna get axed. Harley Quinn animated shows as well. But HBO Max is pretty much dead in the water. I think
people are into the Harley Quinn show. Titans.
Yeah, it's a great. It's very fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I haven't
all
seen
this.
it, but
Basically,
yeah.
Zaslav though just wants to do a hard reset on everything DC.
But
so
he's
I'm
willing
weirdly,
to-
I'm weirdly
you know what?
totally cool with that.
Yeah, I will say I'm not like. I agree that it needs to be a reboot at this point, but I don't think they should like cancel the other projects. I don't
Well,
think
the most upsetting part is that this would be fine if they did this maybe a year or a year and a half ago, or maybe even 2 years. But we have been anticipating these projects for so long, and they've been getting delayed and delayed for so long. That like the hype or whatever just keeps building, where it got to the point where it's like, just put it out. Like, let's just see what it is.
It's reverse hype now,
And-
where it's like, this is
yeah.
awful. It's
Yeah,
declining
exactly.
of, like,
It's
they had
the
like-
more we
nothing
wait,
to
the
show
least-
for at San Diego Comic-Con, unfortunately. I mean, like, I don't
Well,
think
that's a-
Shazam's gonna. I think it will perform pretty. It'll probably bomb. I have a feeling that Shazam will. Unfortunately, I love the show. I like this first movie.
Yeah.
I love the director especially. Unfortunately, I do think that movie's not gonna do too well. And then Black Adam's probably gonna be mid. So
right.
well, the
Black
thing
Adam's
is
gotta be
about
mid. There's no way
that
it's
San
not.
Diego thing is that's why they let The Rock take over, is because they literally
Yeah.
told him. They literally told him, you can do whatever
Hey,
you
man.
want. We don't care.
he came out.
Listen.
He came out on stage in the full suit, and like they had this whole light show behind him, and he was like, ah. So he was
Because
like,
though, but they gave him carte
looks like
blanche
an
on
action
that.
figure.
They gave him
Yeah.
carte blanche because they have nothing to show because they don't want anything to come out. That's what
Right.
the rumor is. Like
They're
now the
scared.
rumor is like they're saying like
Yeah.
we're just canceling everything. But on top of that, The Rock put out in his Instagram post about his most recent one about Black Adam is that it's the Black Adam universe or whatever. Did you see this? He's calling it like
No
the Black
way!
Adam
He
DC
said that?
universe. So like
Bro.
they're yeah,
Bro, you're kidding me.
I'm not kidding.
The
Let
Black
me
Adam
pull that.
universe.
Yeah.
They are
The
literally
hierarchy,
just like
the hierarchy of the Black Adam universe is about to change. That's I didn't know that piece of it. That's actually crazy.
Yeah. Look what he calls it. This is from Forbes. So
Yeah,
this is like
pull
the-
this up. Let me see this. Let
The
me see
Rock
this.
says he's building, quote, the Black Adam DC universe, raising questions.
Yeah. Pull this
Yeah.
up. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, actually,
I mean, do you want me to?
That's
I mean,
insane.
It was the caption of his Instagram post. Because you know how he just had DC Super Pets, and so he's on the
Yeah.
press tour for that. And he's
Apparently that flopped as well. I don't even know. I didn't see it, but
don't care.
apparently it didn't.
But what he's saying is he's referring to that as the DC Super Pets universe. Is
Okay.
like, yeah, that's its own animated universe. And then he says,
Yeah, that's the Black.
we have
Adam.
major plans to build out my Black Adam DC universe. That's like,
Okay.
bro,
So
it's
when
different.
I hear that, yeah.
It's
when
done.
I hear
Do you know
that, I
how
think
long-
The
do you know
Rock
how
just
long
doesn't
it
know
took
what he's
for-
talking about, and they
Yeah.
talked about doing spin-offs of his movie.
Do you know how long Dwayne Johnson has been attached to Black Adam? I don't think you guys know this. This
It's like
goes
15
to
years.
the early 2000s.
Wait, really?
This
Yeah.
movie
They've
just
been
took
wanting to do Black
2006,
Adam for that long.
2007.
Yeah, this is an illegal battle angel.
This is
type.
like, movie has been trying to get done for.
They've
I
been
don't even
holding
know how-
Black Adam's their trump card, man. This
It's
is
all-
15
like-
years in the making.
Like they all. I
the
think-
Black Adam
so-
DC universe.
That's insane. I didn't know that piece of it.
That's what he
actually-
said. Like they're changed.
bad-
I told
bad
you, man.
shit.
They told that man. They said, go do your thing at the stage or whatever. We don't care.
Dude,
about
yeah,
you."
and the whole Henry Cavill thing that definitely tanked them because people were hype about Henry Cavill, and it's just it's all.
No, it's done.
very sad.
It's done.
Yeah.
DC's done.
I mean,
and I'm
I
ready
hope they
to
don't-
watch it burn, man. Let's
Yeah.
see what
It is
rises from
burning.
the
We're
ashes,
watching it right
'cause, like-
now.
No,
They
no,
made
no,
a
I mean,
whole
I'm ready.
Batgirl movie with
Absolutely,
Michael
yeah.
Keaton in
It's
it, and
burning,
it's
buddy.
done.
I am a bit
That's so funny.
I'm not nervous for it, but I'm curious to see if I hope Batman and Joker are okay.
I don't know if you guys remember.
They have
but,
not
like,
they have not been talked about, but I hope they're okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
Wonder Woman
for
3
sure.
canceled for sure, and I
No
think
doubt.
Patty's gonna
No
be
doubt.
free to make Rogue Squadron
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Us Star Wars fans think we have it bad, and I'm not like a huge DC fan, but like
No,
y'all
DC got
heads.
a bad.
y'all DC heads.
I disagree
got
with
it
this.
real
I don't
bad.
think Batman 2 and Joker 2 are in danger.
Yeah,
Well,
I
I
wouldn't say
mean-
they're in danger.
No, I think they're
because-
like I think movies like that are almost like definitely in the clear.
Yeah, no,
Like
I
those,
think
like,
that,
yeah.
I
We're talking
because those aren't
specifically about the
connected to DCEU.
DCEU.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The problem is the DCEU. That's the issue.
and that's getting nixed. That's getting wiped completely. But
Absolutely.
so the question is though, do we think the Flash comes out?
I don't think so.
Dude, everything with
Say
Ezra
it.
Miller, like
Ezra's too much of a liability.
that's just like everything that's going on now, and then you consider all like the Flash itself has had issues like dating back to like this movie's conception, but like
Oh my
now
God,
with all
yes,
this on top
movie's
of it,
taking
and
so long.
if they're doing a hard reset, I don't think the Flash is making it very far into whatever they choose to do.
Although he is the character to reset a universe. That's
Well, that's
why
what they're gonna
this
do.
is
Well, that's
the
what they were
original
gonna
plan.
do.
I know, and then
No,
they
I know.
failed.
This is the
And then
original
Ezra
plan.
Miller
They
went to
failed-
Hawaii
They failed
and
even before
burned
that
it to
came
the
out, bro.
ground.
Like, they
Literally,
can get
yeah.
nothing right, dude.
I don't know. It's
I'm pretty nervous about the Flash coming in. I think Ezra has too much publicity on his name.
Isn't it funny
and
how
it's all
silent
negative.
WB has been though about Ezra Miller? It's like he'll
Well,
like
I mean, what are
go
they gonna say?
crazy.
Wait, what are they
are
gonna
they
say?
gonna
I know,
Of course, what are they
Well,
gonna
no,
say?
I mean, fire him. like he's,
What are they gonna do?
Yeah.
But how do you
Well,
fire
they
them from
put-
a movie that's made?
Yeah,
No, I
like
know,
it's
but
done.
I'm-
Like it's
no,
done.
I
though.
know, but
No,
it's just, it's just funny.
they will never do a project with him going forward. If that's what you're wondering about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
no,
s-
I don't know.
that will not be happening. But
They- but no. I gotta bring up the fact, like, yeah, because Aquaman 2 also has the Amber Heard part of it,
correct.
which
Yeah,
you know,
that movie already
and
has
she just declared
Plenty of
like
issues.
bankruptcy. She's going through a whole thing, obviously with Johnny Depp. Not gonna bring that up, but like, you can't do press tours, you can't market it if you have Ezra Miller and Amber Heard together. Like, everyone hates them
all
both,
bad.
and it's like,
yeah.
All bad, bro.
it's
Yeah,
it's hard to
I agree. I
comprehend.
think they fired the one person that wasn't an issue.
But it's what's bad is weird as I bring up sometimes. Where I work, there's TVs and sometimes movies come on. And I was watching Aquaman. Aquaman's like,
Aquaman at work.
You're
it's
an
re-
Aquaman
It's a fun
fan.
movie.
it's
not,
weirdly
amazing, but
really
it's
well.
fun.
I know, but it's like weirdly well shot, like without audio. Like I was watching the fight in Italy, like with Black Manta.
Mm,
I was like, man, that's exciting. I like that. Some of the shots.
Yeah,
of, like,
that
Black
seems
Manta's
good.
head.
The underwater
I was like-
stuff's iffy though.
Oh, I'm fully with you. The underwater stuff's iffy, but that scene, I went, there's potential there, and I'm interested in what James Wan can like bring to
Sure,
that
yeah.
character because his action direction is fun. But I'm like, do I ever want to see any more of this universe? I don't
Yeah,
know.
this is
Yeah,
this is
exactly.
true here. He didn't strangle her, but he definitely assaulted her. He
Well-
put her to the ground. It
Well,
wasn't a
I'm
strangle.
reading things that
think-
he's
I
like
think they did.
kidnapped a
I don't
child
know.
too, so I think.
I don't-
there's a lot of
let's-
stuff
Well, no,
going on with
no,
that right
hold on.
now.
There's a
let's wait
video
the-
of this. So,
yeah,
that's all.
I don't
Yeah,
want to go
Ezra
there with
Miller.
him.
I mean, we're not getting
Ezra
political or anything. Ezra Miller's a wild guy.
I know.
I
I
don't-
just,
I
but
don't
it's
think
like
it's a-
it's just
controversial
bad
No, I know what
controversial
you
take.
mean.
He's
because they're not well. I'm not a well person.
He's not well.
Ezra is not well. But anyway, so
He could play
Interesting.
Roderick in Dire Wimpy Kid. Just saying. In
What
our
did you say?
reboot. Never mind. Intrusive
oh,
thought.
okay.
Chad is
Crazy.
letting me know because I
Yeah, no,
wanted to get
I'm
to this
looking at
too
this now.
about Joker 2 because they just came out today that Lady Gaga is probably going to be Harley Quinn, which I'm down
Which
for.
we
It's going to take
assume.
place in Arkham.
But it's
which-
gonna be like a
Oh, let's
musical, isn't it?
go! That's a dub. That's a dub.
Isn't this movie gonna be like a musical?
yeah, it's like a musical
Yeah,
in Arkham.
how I will say something. How WB right now is not like pushing like little itty bitty details on Joker 2 and the Batman 2
Yeah.
right now is insane to me because that they need to
They
distract
need it.
people right now.
Well, I think
They need
Zaslav
that.
wants the simmer. He wants the execution to be swift. He's gonna because tomorrow's the day, guys. Tomorrow is the quarterly report for Warner Brothers,
Prepare.
and this is when they're gonna announce.
where
all
does
these-
where does warning you guys? It's about to
Yeah,
happen.
this is forewarning.
The reckoning is upon.
Yeah, the war horn will be blown tomorrow. This is just
Yeah.
this is just the forewarning.
But like, yeah, I don't know. Wild.
We're going to war.
Well, here, let me.
War is coming.
Oh, Moon Knight season 2 is just got confirmed, which is cool.
Okay. Are we done with
No,
DC?
so I want to do a quick just DC like final run through of news because this is the source I trust most. Some people may cringe, some people may hate her. I know John Campbell
Don't
does.
you dare. Who?
What? Grace Randolph. What?
Ugh.
What? I know you hate
Oh,
Grace Randolph.
Randolph.
I like
bro.
Grace Randolph. She's
She has some
reliable.
wild takes. Remember, she liked Morbius. Was that her?
No, she was like,
Not a Grace fan.
I'm a Grace fan. Whatever. I think she gets stuff right. She clearly
she
has
gets too much
sources.
hate, but
She
No,
clearly
but
gets
she
sources.
doesn't. She's been proven wrong before. But anyways.
There's no leaker that we know who's ever something's never changed behind the scenes. Come on now, what's that about?
remember Johnny thought that.
Stop.
Yeah, remember.
I know what you're gonna say, and I don't want to hear it.
remember
I know what you're
No,
gonna say.
no, I
don't
wasn't
wanna
even
hear it.
gonna say that.
WandaVision? It's almost
Han
like
Solo in Book of
it's
Boba
almost
Fett.
it's almost like things
Wait,
happen
that wasn't me.
and then they change.
We want to go.
It was
we wanna
so-
go down there. We want to go down that route. You were there.
No,
for
However,
that.
I
know.
wanted to credit her because a lot of this
Anyways,
information
sorry, guys.
is and was coming from her, and she did a good rundown of all the things that she's hearing about.
Okay.
And I think she has sources. Sorry,
Alright.
like that's just me. I trust her. She's
I'm
hearing
glad.
Aquaman 2 is getting pushed back to December 2023.
Yes.
Shazam 2 might move.
Yep.
She's trying to figure out what that means for
Did
the
you guys
Flash.
notice how there was no Aquaman news
yeah.
at San Diego Comic-Con as well?
I know. Can I? Yeah, let me just quick finish the list. New streaming service will combine WB Discovery. Won't have HBO in the name. HBO Max content is being rolled into HBO, and they're getting rid of Max completely. CNN Plus style bloodbath for HBO Max employees.
Bloodbath?
Yeah, yeah.
Is that
blood-
is that the word used?
Blood. Because I don't know if you remember the CNN Plus thing that happened a couple months ago.
I kind
That
of
was a rough
remember
one.
it.
Basically,
Remember hearing about
Zaslav took over and immediately just canceled it, and like tens of thousands, not tens, but people got fired. You know, they invested a bunch of money into this. It went for 3 weeks, and he canceled it as soon as he took over. But that's
Right.
so it's something he's already done with a streaming service.
He's like Godzilla, just walking over New York or where Tokyo or whatever. Just
And yeah,
Paving the
like
way.
the big tweet that she made was
Godzilla?
she said like don't you get it? They don't need an HBO Max movie if there is no HBO Max.
that'd be a good gift.
true.
Right?
Like that's the way she frames it, and that's intense.
That's very true. Unfortunately,
That's like, what are you gonna do?
Gibson.
I mean,
Gibson has arrived.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Gibbs
add
is
him in.
here. We're bringing him in.
What up?
So,
There we
Nice.
go.
Gibbs.
In a closet of some sort.
What are you in a closet?
I'm in a closet right now. I'm in a closet in a hostel.
We're talking
in
about
Portland,
the
Oregon.
fall of DC right now.
Well, fall of just Warner Brothers.
Well,
Nation.
Ben- I don't know if-
Not the Washington DC.
I don't know if Gibbs has heard this, but HBO Max is going away. Did you know that?
I haven't heard about this.
HBO
That's
Max is
horrible.
gonna be gone. It's announced tomorrow. HBO Max is gone.
That's horrible news.
That's not good.
Streaming
It's
service.
Anything
not good
Warner
news for
Brothers
anybody.
has is like
Where's
in
everything
like
going?
shaky hands. I don't, well, Levi
they
can
don't-
give you the TLDR. I don't really know much about it, but
I don't
Well,
think
That
they
makes no sense to me. Right before House of Dragons is coming out? Like,
No,
that's gonna
so
be huge.
because HBO is still a thing, right? Like the normal like,
So they'll
like
do
cable
it-
HBO,
cable.
but
Mhm.
Max is gone. Listen, man. I'm just.
So where do you
I don't-
watch
I
the
don't-
show?
I'm just reporting that. Well, no, like they're not going to eliminate it just like literally tomorrow, but they're merging it with Discovery Plus and making a whole new streaming service. So it'll
Oh,
be on a.
gotcha. Okay.
But
I
like
thought you-
still,
I thought you said everything was like going away for a while.
it is. I'm confused.
But all the Warner Brothers. Like,
I mean, they're
No, you-
canceling
you,
so
need
much
to,
stuff.
You need to explain the timeline a little bit more. So, yeah, so HBO Max, not like immediately is gonna be like off, but it'll
Listen,
like the Apple shut
Go
down.
away.
It'll probably be a break of like a little bit until Warner Discovery, whatever they call their streaming service, merges, and then that's what
It'll be less optimized.
this will
than
this will
worse.
happen. I think in the course of from now to the end of the year, but still.
Okay.
I thought
That's
it was all
very
going to
sad.
cable. I thought that was the.
Well, it is. A lot of it is.
Well, For,
That's what,
yeah,
yeah,
Oh,
all the
okay.
HBO Max scripted stuff is getting rolled into just normal HBO.
Yeah.
So
So
sad.
I don't know. We don't.
Yikes!
It's bad. It's just as HBO Max as we know it
Yikes!
is gone. That's what I'm saying. Because
sad.
what maybe you misunderstood, Dylan, is that you're right. A lot of the content is going away, but most of the content that's on there is getting canceled or not coming out.
You guys
Got
know who Joe Sugg is?
I see what you mean.
No, dude, don't fall for that. Come on now.
Oh, was that a?
Come on now.
Come on, but you see,
I just fell for that.
anything with Joe, man. That's a
Joe.
softball.
Yeah.
Sug too? Come on now.
I know. I
Sugama.
know. Oh, it's been a while since that's happened to me.
Yeah, I saved you though. I pulled you out.
No,
Uh,
I
he-
think I.
he did
He said it
say
out loud.
No, I said it out loud.
Jonathan Exilston coming
Eccleston,
on.
man.
All
Oh,
right.
there you
Anyways,
Eccleston? Joe Sugg
Oh,
is
okay. He might be real. I don't know.
What is Joe Sugg
wanna
is real?
look
That's
it
an
up.
unfortunate name.
I'm totally
I don't
not
wanna
looking
look
it
it
up.
up.
Just keep talking about how bad DC is.
All right. Anyways, yeah. So
It gives you. I just want your
yeah.
thoughts.
yeah. Keep going, Levi, if you have anything to say.
Oh no, Joe Sugg is a real guy.
Oh, he was serious. Okay.
Yeah, and you do kind of look like him. Well, kind of. Sorry, Joe.
Thanks.
In
Is
like
it
a
the
Joe
hat?
Sugg sort
This
of way.
is not a normal. This is not a normal thing.
Anyway, Ben, give us your quick take on all this crazy news before we move on to
Yeah.
things that aren't.
Well, I like am not super up to date because I've been away, but I did Johnny did alert me to the Batgirl news pretty early on, and
Yeah,
I mean, I was never a big fan of the Batgirl, the Barbara Gordon casting, but I was still excited for the movie just because of Michael Keaton, and I think that was like the one thing in the DC EU that
Brendan
I was
Fraser
looking
is gonna
forward
be in
to.
it? Yeah.
Just Michael Keaton coming back, and it seems like maybe it tested so poorly with audiences, or I don't know what's the deal with Michael.
Here's the thing that
There's a lot
happened.
of
So
information about that.
well, here's the thing. So Aquaman. This is the thing I do know. Aquaman 2 had test screenings, and Keaton was in the movie. Keaton has like Batman scenes in Aquaman 2. I don't know how many, but I think it was 2 to 3 from what I understand. And people are like, why the hell is Michael Keaton in this Aquaman movie as Batman? That makes no sense because obviously he hasn't been established. So I think that was a thing that people were curious about. But then there was also that picture with Ben Affleck and Jason Momoa together. Like, so they're doing reshoots for Aquaman 2, and they're basically replacing Keaton with Ben Affleck. And then apparently Ben Affleck's like wants to do Batman movies now.
No, I don't think that's
now?
true. Which Jonathan said in the chat earlier. What I heard was he just is doing a favor to WB so he can work with them in the future, just because they're like falling apart. And
Yeah.
But what are they holding on to? Like, what is Ben Affleck showing up in a DC movie gonna do? Like, what are they're grasping?
Yeah, and it's all about a B.
Dude, I would watch
anyway.
this so hard. Like Michael Keaton, Michelle Pfeiffer, Tim Burton, where they have a Damian
literally.
Wayne, insane.
I would watch
That'd be
that so
sick.
hard.
That'd be awesome.
But they can't do just a new straight up Batman because they already have Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like they're doing a Batman. It's different,
Yeah.
but they're doing it's not a part of the EU, but DCEU. But
So,
I don't know. It's all
What a
DCEU is
failure.
gone.
I don't
failure,
think.
seemingly.
I mean, it should
Yeah.
be gone.
Yeah,
It always should have been gone. But Batgirl being a casualty of that is sort of
Yeah.
a bummer.
Well, yeah, I
But
wanted to touch on the rumors thing, because I mean, this is about its like performance, because some outlets are reporting that they got bad test screenings and that's why they're canceling it. But I mean, this was the people that it was directed by the people who made Moon Knight, and I loved that. Like that show was, or not Moon Knight, excuse me.
Yes, yeah.
No, Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel. Yeah, not Moon Knight. I have
First
Moon
two
Knight.
episodes,
Yeah,
which are
I have
the
Moon
best
Knight
two
on the.
episodes.
Yeah, I have Moon
Yeah,
Knight on
back-
the brain because
Yeah.
Moon Knight season 2 just got announced, and that's what we're going to talk about. But Miss
Batgirl had a
Marvel,
lot going for it.
I feel like those are
costume was
great
pretty horrible,
directors.
but
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with them. Just business.
Well, if they,
Just
I'm
business
just
as
I'm
usual.
just sad if they made a.
WB operates.
It's just tough.
You can
Speaking
make a
of which-
whole movie and it won't come out. Isn't that crazy?
yeah, well, I'm thinking $90 million.
Yeah,
is
Chad.
not
Oh,
a huge
true,
budget.
Chad.
or
I
it's
don't
like
even know what's
70 to
happening
90.
with that now.
Not a
Sorry,
huge
Dan, what did you
budget for a superhero movie.
Yeah.
So I have a feeling that they hadn't done too much in post.
I think it was almost done.
I'm
It's
pretty
It's a
sure
pretty
coming out-
small budget
it
movie.
was almost done, if not done.
It was coming out in like a couple months.
Well, I mean, allegedly.
Well,
We haven't heard anything. It was going to get if it was going to come out, it would have been delayed. It wouldn't have been coming out in a couple months.
maybe I don't know, but yeah, I
But
hope
Blue
we can-
Beetle, that's a whole nother thing. I don't know if that movie will come out as well. I'm strongly questioning that. I don't know how connected it is to the DCEU.
I don't
don't
really
know.
care anymore because it's all gone. HBO Max is literally going to be gone. Like that's
So,
absurd to me.
Well, okay,
What's happening with
we're
the
saying
new
that, but
Suicide Squad?
it'll be merged later. But I
Well, like
I
the
get what you're
content will exist somewhere, but that's like I don't know.
But even like
It's
think
a
about
bummer.
like
HBO Max has
Peacemaker,
been my
right?
favorite for a while. Like, where am I going to
Yeah.
watch? Like, my
It's
Comedy
just Johnny. Like
Central.
I understand what you're saying.
Where
but
am I
the
going to
way
watch these
HBO
Studio
Max
Ghibli
is,
movies?
like the way it's formatted,
I know.
the way it looks, like the feel of HBO Max is something that I enjoy about the service. The fact that it will no longer exist and will merge with like this Discovery thing, like like the stuff on Discovery Plus is like trash content,
Yeah,
and like like having
I
that
didn't even
next
know
to
they had Discovery Plus.
exactly. But the fact that they're
PH.
merging all this into like a new, quite frankly, gross platform, because I've seen what Discovery Plus looks like. I don't like it.
I imagine it'll be a little. I imagine
Nah,
it'll be a whole
hopefully
new
they'll
thing,
change
like a
it.
wall new entity that will look different than what.
Well, it will
Discovery
be a
Plus
whole new
looks like.
entity, and it won't
Yeah.
have HBO Max on the title. It
But
won't have Discovery. It'll be
I
like
doubt we're gonna
the
get
Warner Plus, something like that.
all of the stuff we have on HBO Max over on. I feel like there's going to be things that get
Just
left
don't make it.
behind. Yeah.
Yeah, just like small
But
stuff.
I
that gets left in
I
the
don't see
cracks.
the Ghibli movies and the Comedy Central and all
You know?
sort of those things
Yeah,
going
yeah.
forward.
Another thing as well.
Well, because
And
also
the,
you have to deal with a lot of the content is on there, and you see this with Netflix all the time. The way contracts are written and when stuff switches over to certain streaming services, like why the Spider-Mans are on Netflix and stuff, and they made a lot of these contracts that have the
Spider-Man 2 on
content on
Netflix.
one are on HBO Max.
Yeah.
But when HBO
And
Max
Spider-Man
ceases to
1's on
exist and becomes a new entity, Zaslav, I doubt, is gonna shell out the extra bucks to get like some of this obscure content that's on there. That's just gonna go away. You know, it's just gonna get lost in the digital space, which sucks.
The digital sphere.
Visuals, yeah.
And
It's
also,
gonna
I'm
turn to
not
dust.
gonna like the way it looks. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen Discovery Plus. It looks like garbage.
Hold
I
up,
hate
hold
it.
up.
Well, make it a
it
new-
wasn't like the
new-
worst thing I've
new
ever
UI,
seen,
though.
but
So,
Well, I know, but
Which
like I'm
one?
saying,
as much as I like the content in HBO Max, I actually don't think it's a very good.
Netflix has the
setup,
best
very
UI.
good
I'll
user
I'll say it till the
yes.
day I die.
Yeah, Netflix.
I just
is
agree.
Netflix
great.
is
I
a
like-
fantastic user interface.
I don't think it's ugly, Levi.
No, it isn't.
Oh, I think
Are
Discovery.
you talking about Discovery?
Can we talk about
Bro,
good
are you
news?
pulling
Did
it
you
up
guys
or
talk
me?
about Andor yet?
No, we'll get
No, we were waiting for
Something
you.
Here, pull down the. Look at this. You tell me that. Oh, get out of here. That is appealing. I think that looks
it doesn't-
gross.
it doesn't
looks
look
like a
great.
web page.
It does.
I
It
mean-
looks like something you make on like Blogspot or whatever.
I think you're
those
being a
are.
little hard on it, but I get it.
But you understand, like HBO Max
Yes.
just looks so polished. Like the way this looks.
I'm imagining they're gonna change.
No, I
No,
know they
I
will.
don't think it's all going to Discovery Plus. So.
No, they're all putting it into one thing.
It's under one roof now.
It's gonna be in one thing. All the content on here is gonna on like what they're gonna take from HBO. Like this is all just gonna.
Thank you.
I don't know. My
But
point
will
is
it
that
be? It's gonna be called something. Like I imagine it'll be a
Wish.
brand
Yeah.
new.
it's gonna be called something
world.
different. Yeah, it's a whole new.
So
thing.
it could even look more like HBO Max than it does.
Hopefully.
Discovery Plus.
I
guys-
keep bringing it up
you
though
guys
is
got
because
casted.
the people who bought WB are the people who make Discovery, and they're the ones in charge.
Oh, I
Dylan.
see. Yeah, yeah.
So they're the ones making the calls about
Did-
what things look like.
So they axed the CNN Plus stuff, which is a bad story. But did the CNN Plus stuff go to Discovery Plus?
No,
Is that
all gone. Just
Oh,
all
it's
got
just all
it all
disappeared.
just deleted.
Bye-bye.
Yeah,
yeah.
and all those people lost their
There were
jobs.
so many
But
shows I
not
watched
not
on
HBO.
so-
HBO will be under
Yeah.
one roof.
Got it.
I think they'll probably take more from HBO, but yes, the stuff on CNN Plus all just got axed.
Yikes! Yes.
So that's the
Fun.
precedent that Zaslav have set, and he's going to town with his ex.
Y'all
Well,
think
yes,
like
his whole
Peacemaker
thing
2
that
is
he
gonna
wants,
happen?
like big like.
I don't
Yes,
even know. Oh, that's a great point, Dylan. I don't know.
No, that stuff is still gonna happen.
It could,
I think
I always forget. Is Peace?
Ben, you
Wait,
have to
Peacemaker's
question
in the
everything
DC.
now.
it's true.
Technically, yes, because
I mean, if we're doing a full DCU
spoilers.
reset, like I mean,
It's
I
in
think
there,
Peacemaker
yeah.
2 could
That
happen.
moment.
I mean,
Yeah.
But it
they're
would
not
be-
just gonna throw away James Gunn. Like he's like
think they-
set in for the DC.
I know, but James Gunn
Suicide
James Gunn
Squad
today
and
said
Peacemaker are both very well received.
James
so.
Gunn came out today and said season 2 is coming out still, and then a lot of the people who have the scoop are like that is not going to age well, and I was like, oh, I was like, yikes. I don't know.
But if
Yeah,
James
I don't
Gunn
know.
himself is saying that, I don't know.
I know,
feel like
but,
I trust
be
his
very
word more
sad.
than the scoopers, but
it's
maybe
true.
I guess they would probably I don't know, whatever.
James Gunn said he's
DC
safe, and he
said.
does have a deal with DC, and he'll make content for DC. But I just think Peacemaker season 2 might be one of the last things in the DCU ever to come out if it continues to move forward.
Probably. Yeah.
So no Suicide Squad 2.
Likely no, not in
That's a
this
bummer.
carnage.
Or
I
if
don't
they
know.
did,
I-
it would be completely like it.
Yeah,
would
it'd
have
have-
no
Oh,
connection.
I don't know.
Brent, you silly fool. The CW is all gone. That's all
CW
gone.
is
Oh,
like
yeah.
that officially is like
that
the
stuff should have
Flash-
been gone a
the
while.
Flash
like
ending
that.
after
A
season
sword
9. We're done. We're done.
Through that thing's hard. That's the other thing they announced today. We didn't really talk about, but yeah, the Flash is finally getting a short. Zaslav greenlit them for like a couple episodes. They're getting like an abbreviated final season. We're like, finish it, whatever, and it's just gone.
Right.
I do
cool.
think overall this is a good thing. I just hope they don't rush into building a new universe and actually take their
Well,
time.
Same.
I will say I think they have said from the beginning that they believe that Superman has been an underrated character and an underused character for the past like 15 to 20 years. And I totally agree. So I think they're gonna hopefully focus on Superman, which excites me. You guys remember they were gonna make a Superman movie, but they were doing a race swap?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
with
Yeah.
JJ. JJ was
Yeah, it was gonna be
producing
Michael
it.
B. Jordan.
Yeah,
right?
Michael B.
Well,
Jordan. Yeah.
reportedly, but yes. So
I don't think that's coming out.
That was a thing.
No,
I don't think
that's-
that's. I don't
I
think that's
hope
coming
that's
out.
I feel like there's been
I
a
hope-
lot
I
of
hope
little
that's
like
coming.
weird
No,
DC
Gibbs,
stuff like
no.
that.
That was
but-
all those announcements were all like that was right around when they started talking about the Wonder Twins thing. Awful idea.
Oh my
That
god,
was
that
all-
got canned so
Yeah,
fast. And the
that
New
was
Gods,
that was all like the last
That
breath
got-
of the
oh
Jason
my God,
Kilar,
I'm
like saying like
remembering
this is
all
what we're
this.
gonna do, and then as soon as Zaslav took over, he said canceled, all canceled. So I don't
Ugh,
think
man.
this stuff is ever coming out.
Ben, I'll be
Awesome.
honest. Gibson, I'll be honest. I'm starting to be nervous about not hearing anything about the animated show.
It's true.
Because they
You think
they,
It's
that? I-
very true.
Yeah.
it could
If,
I
if
think
it's
that-
true that
they have
every
JJ
DC
working
thing
on
under the
that.
sun is at risk.
It's a different
That's, like,
division.
not-
it's
but
a different
that's
division,
not
but
DCEU.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
no,
it's still at risk because if it's not like
I don't know where it's
profitable or
going.
whatever.
That's the thing. Like where
I guess
will it go
anything
when it
that
comes out?
WB touches now is kind of
Yeah.
on thin ice. But
Well,
It's a
anything
little-
that was
well-
greenlit. Let's frame it this way, because this is what it is. It's not just WB, because WB owns the assets, and there's a lot of reports like how Zaslav thinks that they should have not put out, like, if he got control like months earlier, he wouldn't have put out Matrix Resurrections. They would have done a whole thing with that. A bunch of stuff with Harry Potter. He would just cancel stuff because he just cancels stuff. I personally love it, but he wanted to make a franchise out of it, which I think goes against the whole point of the Matrix and that movie. I love Resurrections, what it does. That's my opinion, though. It's a controversial opinion. Anyway, the point is he will not take anything that is from the before time. Anything that Jason Kilar greenlit, he wants no part of. And that's his thing with the DC, EU, and everything else. And so there is a world where I see them canceling that new animated series purely because it was something that Jason Kilar greenlit and he wants nothing to do with any of that. However, it's just such a good idea. Like, I don't know why it sucks that they would. I don't know.
Yeah,
It
I
just
don't know.
sucks.
Yo no say.
womp womp.
So WB kind of in the crapper right now. So I think that's what we have to say.
Let's talk about Disney stuff.
Let's talk about better stuff.
Yeah, something good.
Really quickly,
Something
yeah,
that-
Moon
that
Knight.
heads
They're
it
filming.
together.
They're filming Moon Knight season 2 right now. Happy about
Cairo.
that. That just came out today. They're filming it. Good stuff. I'm happy about it.
Well,
Two
we
thumbs
liked
up.
the show for the most part. We liked it.
I like the
think
show.
So we
A
all
lot of
liked
these
it.
a lot of these Disney Plus shows, I'm going back and watching them, and I'm enjoying them just in the vacuum of or months removed from the discourse about it. I was watching Kenobi last night, and I was enjoying it so much more. Like, some of this shaky stuff still gets in the way, but in terms of like what it does for the character and the story, I was enjoying it just that much more, being completely separated, knowing that not everyone's going to be yelling about this on Twitter tomorrow. Just like,
That's
I'm just
true.
watching Obi-Wan, and this is something in Star Wars. It was cool. I watched
There's
Book
some
of Boba
edits
Fett
of
episode 4.
scenes without the shaky cam on YouTube, and it's like, oh wow, why'd they do that?
It's
Like,
dragged.
I
I'm
know
not gonna-
we're
I'm not gonna-
beating
I'm
a
not
dead
gonna
horse
defend-
here, but
I'm not going to defend that, and nor will I.
no, and you
but
didn't. You very
When it's
clearly stated you didn't
stabilized,
like
it's
it.
literally a simple fix.
Like, even the final fight is like so much better without the
Yeah.
shaky cam, and I think
And
it's
just, like,
it's
the
valid
color
in some
grading.
scenes, but like that too.
Jonathan, I think I respect your opinion, but I'm not. We're not Sony simps on this channel. I don't think
Don't
you're
worry
not.
about
You're not gonna find.
Three of
You're not
us
gonna-
haven't even seen Morbius, so
I've seen Morbius though.
I'm gonna watch Morbius in a few days.
I'm a diehard
I'm watching
Spider-Man
Morbius
fan.
on my
Spider-Man
phone
is
right
everything
home.
to me. But I do not support.
I think
Sony.
Johnny hates Sony more than anything in the world.
if I can make sure not a cent of my money goes to Sony,
Goes to
I'll watch
Sony, I
Morbius.
would.
Anyway,
Their
Gotta
products
watch
are
it with,
good.
like,
I just
Game
wanted to
Boy
bring that
ads
up
and-
that I would encourage
don't know if
everyone
they're streaming on an airplane.
that I would encourage
It's Sony
everyone to go
anymore.
back and watch some of this stuff, just because like I watched Book of Boba Fett chapter
Thanks,
4
Levi.
too. I just loved it. I already loved that show, but Fennec Shand and Boba Fett breaking into
You know, you guys
Jabba the
should
Hutt's
watch
palace.
this. Better Call Saul. Great
It's
show.
cool. I know. Okay. You're watching it like
Gibbs?
right now.
Yeah,
Okay,
come on,
uh-huh.
man. You're like,
No.
you're like 6 years late.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you mean? I
Y'all ever
agree.
heard
I'm
of this?
watching it though.
I'm
That's
right
the
there
point.
with you.
Better late than never.
Anyway, Andor. You may have heard of it. Trailer came out. Awesome.
Never
Talk
heard of
about it. I've talked too much. Give us your Andor thoughts.
Andor thoughts. I mean,
Andor thoughts,
dope
Bill?
trailer, right? Even more watching this trailer. I'm like, yes, no volume. It's
Definitely the
all on
best
site.
trailer
It's
can
like
tell.
I've seen for any of the shows.
I think so too.
I
Yeah,
think.
and it's just like
Guess
I don't know. It
Andor.
looks awesome. It looks incredible. And obviously, we got the confirmation Saw Gerrera is going to be there, which we knew, but like
Well, yeah.
he's.
He was in the trailer.
I guess he was like the cameo of the trailer. or
We've known
whatever.
that for a little.
No, I know we knew he was in it, but
I mean, you don't like. You can honestly just guess at this point. Like, how could Saw not be? in the
yeah.
show?
If
Yeah,
there's something with
he's in
Rebellion, especially
everything,
before
it
New Hope,
seems,
Saw's
so.
in it.
Dude, I feel like you guys not remember when Stellan Skarsgård was on like Finnish radio or whatever and was talking about filming with Forrest Whitaker, and that's when we knew it was forever ago. And
Yeah, I
everyone
guess
was
so,
like,
I don't know.
huh? Like it was, yeah.
Why did
whatever.
you say that? Yeah, why did you say that?
Huh?
Saw's just like if it's a project that takes place in between Episode 3 and A New Hope, then chances are Saw
Yeah.
Gerrera's in it.
Involved.
I hope that they
Chances are high.
tone down. I hope they tone down the Forrest Whitaker Saw from what we saw in Rogue One.
I know, but
they
that's
tone
like
it down a bit.
that's literally the end of days Saw Gerrera. That man has lost his mind. Like that is
Yeah.
the
I know.
Probably
completion.
more
That's
like
why
Rebel
it's gonna be
Saw,
toned
right?
down.
Yeah, that is
What's
the
that?
completion of the arc
Yes.
of this
Yeah,
fight. has-
no, I love the trailer though. I mean, like again, stunning shots. Coruscant's never looked better. Like I love all the Senate. The Senate scenes are gonna go so hard, dude.
Oh, it's true.
And the action looks great.
I don't know if
We
we're gonna
saw
see
this-
any of that in the first 3 episodes.
I think we will. I think
I don't
honestly
know.
this trailer is
I
like the
don't know.
first 3.
I don't know.
I don't know who's it gonna. Oh, you think? Okay, so they said there's gonna be one arc. I wasn't sure if like Mon Mothma and Andor were gonna actually be like together.
They're not.
No,
They've
Yeah,
said that.
so-
they're just
they said
so they're
taking
separate
place at the
arcs.
same time.
No.
But it's one
No.
arc.
I see what you're saying. No, they're gonna cut between them. Like
Yeah.
their story goes throughout the whole show. What Ben is saying is that it would only cover one arc. Each arc would only cover one
I,
character
no,
at a time.
I see.
I don't think
Yes,
they're doing
yeah, I
that.
thought that's- Okay, we
No,
don't
it'll be
think
both.
that's what they're doing.
They're
So
covering
it's
both,
the
but the
Andor and
characters
Mon
will never
Mothma
meet.
show.
Essentially, yes. But Luthen, Stellan's character, connects them. He's the glue that holds the show together. Because if you see in the trailer, he's clearly, which is such an interesting. Like he looks like a jeweler or something, but he has the
wanna
longer
pull
hair
it
and
up?
the he's like putting on.
Can
I never
go
thought
through
that
it?
this would be his character. That he's like rich and on
Anybody know?
Coruscant,
Yeah.
which is awesome. But then he's also like secretly recruiting Cassian to do shady stuff. And
A lot. I am just watching. I mean, I've seen it like a couple times now. I'm watching it over. A lot of shots it give me
I'll just
Rogue
pull- I'll
One
just pull up
vibes,
some frames
specifically
here.
like the aerial combat stuff, which is good. I think that works
I know
great.
his ship
but
looks awesome too.
Let's
Yeah,
it
let's
take
feels
a
see.
like
look
it's gonna
at
be
the-
Rogue One ship.
Look at the trailer here.
Oh, no.
You guys, sorry.
Whoop,
That
whoop,
shot
whoop.
felt a little
Chat.
fan film to me, even though I liked it. But
That one there.
we're looking up at the
No, the Star Destroyer
love
shot.
this
Actually,
one.
I'm with
Oh,
Ben. I didn't
Actually,
like
I
it.
don't wanna run through
it
this trailer
it
'cause-
looks like a fan film. Not even like the
Bad
CGI 's
take. Bad line.
What?
What
This,
is-
that's a bad line. You think the Empire is choking us so slowly? We're starting.
No,
to
no,
notice?
no, no, no,
Good
no,
line.
no. What Ben said. About fan
Okay.
film. I don't think it looks like a fan film. I think it looks.
I mean, I
amazing.
don't know. I think like I don't think it's not like an
Like,
insult,
look at that.
but you know, go back
Toot
to
toot, man.
it.
Most people use that as a negative with a negative connotation.
Yeah, we can just, yeah.
it's-
You're really. I feel like you're
it
zooming through this
should look
trailer.
like one. Go.
You want me to go from the
back
beginning?
to-
Yeah. We. You have.
I don't know. Can we play? Can we play
Well-
the whole thing? I'm not. That's
Well,
what
if
I'm
as long as
asking.
you
Well, I
pause
I'd skip around, but I mean, we're
I
probably.
want. I want
Yeah,
Dylan's take on this.
with Magic Fire,
Beautiful
two
shot.
stands, Edrio and Benthic rise up.
Chef's kiss for this one.
These are the Scottish Highlands. Now, people, I don't like that it's just an AK. I've come to
Yeah,
accept
oh
it,
yeah, wait, yeah.
but it's just an AK-47, and that is kind of weird.
Oh yeah. I
Do be
didn't
like
notice
that.
that.
Yeah,
Well,
me and
let
Levi
it-
were
let it-
talking about
Yeah,
this the other day.
like that's just a real gun,
Not
which
big on
exists,
that.
which exists in
I don't
Star
care.
Wars. Slug throwers exist
I
in
don't
Star
care.
Wars.
I
So if it,
think
like,
it'd be
shoots
cool
bullets,
to see that actually firing lasers.
Oh, I don't want to firing lasers because guns in Star Wars exist. So if it's just a gun, that's fine by me. That's like how
I think it'd be weird if they were just a straight up gun.
That's what the Tuscans used.
that exists.
In,
Yeah. The Phantom Menace and
I
shit.
don't
Like
know.
they use guns.
Yeah.
Guns exist. The slug thrower.
Anyways,
But they don't look like real life guns. Still, like that just looks like an AK.
True, it does.
that's
Okay,
gonna
I'm
be-
Is
sorry.
the fan film shot, I
that's
assume?
fan film.
Yeah,
that's-
yeah. I mean, I know. I think it's a good shot, but I know
It's a good
exactly
shot.
what you mean. Yeah, yeah.
I don't
It's
even
just-
think the
I'm with Ben,
CGI
it's
is
just-
bad per se, but the way
It's-
that like sort of
it's
like
composited
the
in.
tracking shot of her and just like the way it's overhead,
I guess.
it's like a fan film.
I'm actually with Ben. It's my least favorite shot of the whole trailer. Because it
Cool
feels the
shot.
least
Oh,
That- with the Imperial cog.
good shot.
So
as well.
we think Ian McDermott's.
Dude,
is
you
a-
are going
is a
so
lock for
fast.
this
Just like
show.
pause it on like
you
the
tell
Senate
me
or something.
when. I don't know. You guys don't say anything. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad.
I
at
think
me.
he's
Go
doing
back to the
just fine.
Senate. Go back to the
You're doing
Senate.
just fine.
Yeah, go back
now.
to the Senate. I feel like we got to discuss the
Okay.
things in the trailer.
I'm saying Ian McDermott.
You know, like
is a
pause,
lock.
like pause right now, like or before,
Hey,
like you know, you
just
don't
tell
want to.
me.
Let's talk about like what's going on with like the kid in this
Hey,
thing. Like,
just
is
tell
this
me.
young Cassian? You know, like what are our theories?
No. Is this young Cassian? What do you mean?
No, wait, you.
You're proving his point. Yeah. Is that a young
Is that?
Andor boy?
Most likely, yes.
Seems like he's sneaking into some sort of
I
imperial.
know. So
base.
yeah, so the line though, like I want to discuss like what the trailer is about. The line overlaid over this is about how you can sneak in to the Empire if you just are confident enough. That's the gist of it. And clearly,
Like,
they
just
come
do
to his
it.
planet when he's a kid. He's been fighting this fight since he's 6 years old. But like, you know, what's going on here? You know, what do we think like is going on? Who's interested in it?
I think he's
And Johnny,
sneaking
you
into
can
something.
put it
I
at
think
a
he's
slower
sneaking into
speed
the
too.
Imperial base.
Okay, I will.
They should just let Levi be the one controlling the.
I guess
trailer
so.
here.
I
Didn't
mean,
do anything right.
I don't know if you gotta go that slow. Let's
Oh my
continue.
God.
yeah, 0.5. Yeah. Look at this.
All right, pause.
So I love the way that
Beautiful.
the cog, the
Yeah,
Imperial
that's awesome.
cog, is in the center there under the dais. At the that's
Yeah.
the logo.
It's kind of amazing. Like OT
Hard to
stuff
miss.
is so like political. We never see the Senate, or and obviously it's just because it was made.
Oh,
way
well,
back
I
in the
mean,
day, but
New Hope is. I mean, the Senate
Yeah,
is,
yeah, yeah.
is dissolved and like.
Well,
half
Pablo
an
and
hour, you know.
Pablo Hidalgo
Right.
and Brent, Age of Grogu, the chat right now, had an interaction on Twitter about it. How yeah, like setting up the Imperial Senate in this show to have more teeth makes A New Hope and just the broader arc of the 19 years between make more sense, because even in Kenobi, like the Grand Inquisitors, like you can't kidnap an Imperial Senator's daughter. Like we don't have that kind of authority. And in A New Hope, they're like holding her is dangerous. Like we can't take this. We can't just take Leia. The Imperial Senate still matters. And then when Tarkin comes in, it's like boom, Death Star's ready. Imperial Senate's dissolved. Like we're gonna rule by fear. Like that's a
If
big
I
moment.
full screen this, can you guys see it? Is that better?
Yep. Yes,
So-
sir.
Better.
So seeing it in this era, and you know some of the stuff we'll get later with the trailer, in this trailer with Mon Mothma, and sort of playing the part of the farce that the Senate is a democracy still, so to speak. You know, like she's playing this role of like I'm the opposition to make it seem like it's not just Palpatine's rule, because I don't know. There's it's cool. It's cool. It makes it makes New Hope better.
Anyway, Senate's pretty cool.
Damn, you're
Senate big circles go fly.
I love this
Seen
guy.
this
Like,
guy?
Officer looking at it.
he's in the shot from the first trailer, but I just love the composition of that
I
shot.
love the white. Oh, these
Coffee
guys,
sips. Those are
Sipping.
just like hydro flasks.
coffee guys. Yeah, those are just straight up hydro flasks. It's okay though. I like it.
Come on, man.
Blue milk
how young-
latte.
See, yeah,
Blue
see,
milk
this is young
latte
casting
probably goes
here.
so hard.
Approaching
This
like
looks
a dead body. Like
stormtrooper or maybe a clone trooper. Down
no,
here.
that's one of the scientists. Silly boy, you can tell
You
on the
sure?
shoulder. Look at the way
Yeah,
the
keep
gray is on the shoulder. It's in Rogue One. How the top sort of
I don't
above
think
their
that was that
chest
silly of a claim.
has a different.
No,
you
it
can see
wasn't
the
that
face
silly.
there.
No, I know, but the helmet could have fell off. I don't think that's crazy.
Well, there's clearly there's a science bit going on in this show, because we
Okay.
see it in the first
There's a
trailer.
whole science thing going on.
Well, no, there's like some sort of through line with
No, it was gonna
No,
be some
I know-
sort of
I know what you
cloning
mean,
thing,
yeah.
I think.
because he's in the outfit later in the prison, which we saw in the first trailer. The people building stuff underwater, like something sinister is going on, and I think maybe he actually gets captured when he's young, because in those scenes he's de-aged. I think maybe he escapes from whatever the hell they're doing in that like underwater prison.
Right. Anyways,
I don't you don't seem very interested or have
here's another better shot.
like what is this,
Definitely
man? Like
someone Imperial.
He's uncovering something here.
it's like it's giving me like Stranger Things or Lost vibes, in the way that someone is stumbling upon something in their home that's not supposed to be there, because clearly he's just on his home planet, and this place looks like
It looks like it's just something's wrong.
it's like
there,
deserted.
too. You
Yeah,
saw the
something's
panel, it's like,
something's
yeah,
wrong, and I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah,
curious
yeah.
as to
Here's
what's going on.
Sneaking in.
there's Andor.
I swear,
love
like
this.
this, like something
Diego
about that
Luna?
shot just looks so much more high quality than like all
Yeah,
of Kenobi.
I agree.
All of
I don't know what
Kenobi.
it is.
Well, I also love
Unfortunately,
the
I
looks
might
really
have to
good.
agree.
It's probably
And
because
the
the
show-
movie was
background,
filmed. What
even
was it?
though,
10
like,
months ago
blurred
now.
out.
yeah, we're coming up on one.
Less than that.
Less than a year. It's okay. I love though the way that Andor is taking advantage of all of the costumes made for Solo and Rogue One and combining them. Like they have the armor on from like the what is that called? Like the landing operator, the disguise that Jin gets into. They made a ton of armor
Yeah.
for,
Yeah.
and it's combining like the Solo armor as well. We'll see it later with the officer. I love it. I love when they do that. We'll see later they reuse a Solo asset that never got used.
The creators of Rogue One.
Look at him,
Got
Luthen.
Luke.
It's Luthen.
Luthen.
It's his name. Yeah.
Can fly.
Like, this scene,
Andor.
he goes,
Muted.
Cassian Ender. That's how he says it.
Ender.
Cassian Ender. Now look at these
Oh,
clones, man.
oh,
Clone troopers. So I think this is
Oh,
Cassian's
man.
father on the left side here.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
We've
Yeah,
seen him in
yeah.
the previous trailer as well. I think, right? Am I right about
Mhm.
that? We
Yeah,
saw-
he's the guy who
yeah.
rings the bell.
Yeah, the
He
ring the
goes
bell.
like-
Yeah. So I'm
Bell
very
ringer.
excited for this these set of episodes, especially because a lot of clone stuff. That's gonna be cool to see. It's definitely gonna be cool to see. So, yeah. Clear. No pain on them. No pain on them. But they're phase 2
It's,
clone troopers.
Yeah, this to me is very clearly post
So,
Revenge of the Sith.
Pretty
Bad Batch
badass.
era.
And then this must be different because there's stormtroopers.
This
in
is
the-
much later.
Yeah,
This is
yeah,
a-
yeah.
I'd love to see the
Stormtrooper.
Ralph McQuarrie like clone trooper stormtrooper hybrid that we saw in Bad Batch.
Oh yeah, that's
Live
so true.
action.
Yes. Oh,
I mean,
that's
we could
right.
even see the Bad Batch in the
Forgot about
show.
that.
Imagine.
Well,
That'd be
I mean,
it's only
I doubt
only
we
during
could.
only during those flashbacks would there be.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
I doubt
Be
it.
in the background.
It's definitely.
we have a-
How
I just
distracting that would be.
want to see more of those guys.
No, Brent. Clone troopers just means it's like the Bad Batch, where there's clones. When they're all white like that, usually indicates that it's post Order 66 Empire. The Empire just uses stormtroopers in the beginning. Like those clones are technically stormtroopers. They just have clone armor. Their chips have wiped them clean. And in canon, we know that Cassian was a separatist, and so it makes sense that these clones would be occupying the separatist world after the war is over. And that's why he says he's been in this fight since he's 6 years old, because he was fighting the Republic, and the Republic became the Empire. So
And,
good stuff.
I
This
don't
year.
remember this actress's name.
she's in Morbius.
She is in
Oh,
Morbius.
okay. She's got a good repertoire there.
But
Yeah, she's
being chased down. Do we know like what these security guards?
I
are
think they're
for?
just. I think they're local security. You know,
Yeah.
they're a lot like.
Security. We
I personally don't love their outfits. I remember in the
You don't?
first trailer.
like it.
No, I don't know. There's something about it that I
a lot
don't
of
really-
emphasis on them in the first trailer for sure. There's one in particular.
Well, because one of the guys is going to be one of the main characters.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
like one of the main side characters anyway.
So pretty cool. She's getting halted. Oh, big shot.
This is sweet.
Big shot. So this, I don't even. I can't even make
Construction
out
of
what
some
ship
kind,
this
or
is.
like a
They're definitely
it's
tearing
some-
a ship apart.
yeah, tearing it apart,
sort of
like a
scrapyard.
what's it called, Fallen Order type,
Yeah. So
type
yeah,
beat.
because we saw
or
we saw the
Braca.
Oh no,
Could be
that was.
Braca even. Doesn't
Didn't
look
we
like
see
Braca.
it?
but-
Oh no, that's the Mando trailer. I think it was a different trailer.
It could be.
Yeah.
It could be Brock. I don't think it is though.
That would be dope if
Maybe.
it was.
It's another scrap planet.
So another scrap planet.
There's many
Love to see that.
scrap planets.
Well, yeah, Brent. They're clones, but they're technically stormtroopers.
Technically, stormtroopers, sure.
They're called
Oh,
clone
Andor
stormtroopers
again.
in canon.
There's him walking through
Walking
some
through.
sort of scrapyard.
I love you can see in the background what looks like the
walker.
the walker, but it's the one you
Oh,
see in
true.
Mando,
Yeah.
the like the hauling one on
Yep.
Trask.
hmm
Reused that model.
Pretty
Enjoy
dope.
that.
Pretty dope. Walking shot. He's walking. He's walking.
I love that outfit for him,
There's
dude. Yeah,
again another
Stellan
Andor
is-
close up.
Nice shots,
September
man. I'm
21st.
liking
Composition's great.
yeah. So this is the 3-week
big
delay,
pause here. Oh, I see.
Yeah, this is the 3-week delay. Yeah. So
which
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I don't mind
Bummer.
the delay, but I don't mind the delay. I'm not a fan of the 3-episode premiere though. Honestly.
well,
Yeah,
they're
well,
trying
that
to make
also-
up for it. That's
How
the
long
whole
are these
point.
eps gonna be?
They're 40 minutes each, according to
40?
Diego Luna.
Okay.
Yikes! It's gonna be a late night.
It's a movie.
I just it was same with Kenobi with the double episode premiere, and then all of a sudden it was like over so much
Yeah.
sooner than it would be. You know?
Well, even
Just
then,
the
this is
3
still 3, and then
episodes
we have
go.
another 9 weeks after this. Not you get 3 in the first weeks of Kenobi, and then 3
No, we
weeks
don't-
after. Like that's how Kenobi was. Kenobi, you got 3
No,
episodes in the
it's
first week.
10, it's
and-
10 episodes. I thought it's 12.
No, Andor's 12.
Oh, it is
And
12.
it was
Okay.
over.
No, it's a 24 episode story over 2 seasons, and each 3 episodes
Gotcha,
is an arc.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
I,
why.
I was still on the 3 seasons of 10 episodes. I forgot they switched it up.
I love this ship. Brennan's
Look
right.
at
this
this
ship is
ship,
awesome.
man.
Yes.
Oh, that's so cool.
What a sick ass ship. God,
And
man.
you'll
you
see
see,
later.
like,
I believe he's piloting this ship here.
Well, he's
like,
piloting
away
that bike on the side there
Putting the
too.
hood-
See, yeah,
hood
the
on.
thing moves at top, and here he is on that speeder going across the.
Look
farm.
at that
love that.
landscape. Look at that landscape. We
Rogue One.
and
You see the
Yeah.
Cavern Angels X-wing there on the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
Benthic.
Pretty
sweet.
sweet.
Two tubes.
Look at the shot. Look at
That's-
everything in it.
That's Yavin,
Insane.
yeah.
No,
I don't think so.
That's not Yavin?
No.
I thought it was at first, but I don't.
I don't
no.
think so
I
either.
think
Yavin
it's just
is
like a
a-
hideout for.
the Masasi
for-
Temple has a much different vibe, and also
Yeah.
they wouldn't be on
I
Yavin
don't
until
know.
Yeah. Look at
They
the
wouldn't be-
rock. Yeah.
they wouldn't be on Yavin until 4 years later, and we see that in Rebels. So,
But Sauce Crew could have
True.
like. Been
well, I just
hanging
want
out
to. This
there
doesn't
on-
look anything like Yavin to me. Just throwing that out.
No. Yeah.
I'm getting
think
some
yes.
Yavin
I think
vibes.
that loading. I think that
I get
loading
why you're
area,
saying
like the
Yavin.
boxes
I
and-
do not believe.
I'm talking about the biome though. Like, it
Yeah.
doesn't look like the planet, and also we know where they shot this, and it's for what it's worth, they shot Yavin in South America, and if like you played the Battlefront 2 map, like it's that planet is. I know it doesn't look like this to me. Anyway, it's the partisans.
Some of Sawsmen,
Swa.
and then we get the big reveal.
The big reveal.
The big
in a
reveal.
second.
Dude, let's
There
call
it
it
is.
war. Awesome. I love that they're
There it
bringing
is.
Forrest Whitaker
There's
back.
Getting our Saw action.
What do you think? Forrest Whitaker must have a long contract.
Where did
How
you
many
see-
projects has he been in?
Where did you see the Z95? Brent,
2?
rewind. Which, by the way, this is my favorite shot in the trailer. I love that. Let it play.
This?
No, that's not a Z95. A Z95 is a fighter.
Don't
Just let
think
it
I
play.
saw one either.
Are you talking about the Cavern Angel X-wing in the front there? That right there is a X-wing, just with its wings folded. Maybe that's what he's talking about.
Maybe.
Wait,
Is where
In the-
two tubes is. The X-wing ship
in
is
the
where
cave,
two
in the
tubes
cave entrance.
Oh no, that's Moroff. He's talking about you see Moroff when he says in the cave entrance off to the
Oh,
side
I
there, which is cool. But
I
I don't know what you're talking
I
about with
don't
the Z95.
not sure. Here's Saw.
doing
I
his
know.
Saw thing, being
Boy.
morally
Being-
ambiguous.
Mhm.
You know,
And then, great shot.
this is my favorite shot.
Yeah, I love these shields, man.
So the riot
They
shields
got
with
the
the
they got the
solo,
Mimban. They got the Mimban armor.
Yeah,
which is
yeah,
just
yeah.
Imperial Army armor, which I love that they're developing
Yeah.
the fact that
right.
they're just like the stormtroopers are meant to be and have always meant to be in canon, technically like the special forces. And so the fact
Mhm.
that they're routinely making a point that not only do the Republic have an army like they do in Bad Batch, but like outside of the clones, but in the Empire too, just had a bunch of people like conscripted people who are just in the army, just like Han. And I love this, like the officer over the just like the disgust on his face.
Centered.
I think it's a
Oh,
good
yeah.
shot.
So then, yeah, that's obviously the episode's gonna have like a lot of just like pure action, and I'm
I
very
disagree,
excited for
Brent.
that
That-
episode in particular.
You see the Z95 in Clone Wars has a whole different look. That's just me.
Here's
Love these
um,
ships.
Here's these, yeah, like
Imperial
this
transport.
is the
type.
Lego set, the Andor Lego
This is
set.
the,
these
this is the
ships.
assault on Ferrix.
So yeah, so great. We know who this
There's
is.
This guy,
I
he's one of
forget
our
his
main
name.
character
It's
type
one of our
beats,
main
right?
characters. Yeah, he's on the poster.
one- oh.
He's one
he's
of
in
the. Yeah, he's the guy in the first trailer who you follow.
I thought he looked okay. I thought it was a different guy. I thought he looked.
No,
different, but anyways.
that's him. And later in the
That's him?
trailer, the guy who's talking about the pockets fomenting of rebellion is talking to him.
Got a flood.
Andor in a sewer, some sort.
Sewer Mona. I think this is
Looks like
this
New
is-
York.
This to me is where the
Looks like
first
Varsity
trailer
Ninja
opened.
Turtles. It'll be very
The time
cool.
grappler. You know what I'm talking about? Like in the first trailer, like that looked like CS. Whatever.
Here's this
Oh, I
little
see,
chap.
yeah.
Here's this chap with the
This guy's dying, dude. I don't care
Mutton
what anyone
chops.
says.
Yeah, that's a dead man.
That's a dead man's
that's
face.
a dead man. That's a dead man's face. Oh wait, that was a cool shot. Let me go back on that.
There's the one thing I don't like about these those transfers though is clearly they're like really small. Like
Yeah,
this is the
yeah.
back of one, so they're much smaller
Right.
than a lat.
No,
that-
I kind of like it more compact. I think they're pretty cool.
But this is a shot where I like the armor. I like that they're local
yeah,
security.
I really like the colors. The blue and orange is interesting.
Look at that alien.
These guys,
love
I
that
like
alien.
these guys.
Look
Like
at
that
this,
guy in
look
the
at
back.
this
looks
guy,
so
huh?
cool. Yeah,
Love it.
those helmets.
So
These are
just
a bunch of-
so this must be obviously the same scrapyard we've been seeing. I imagine.
I imagine as
Pretty
well.
cool.
Ugh,
Yeah,
Let's
we've
go.
seen this shot.
we've
but
seen this
another
shot. Still
New
good.
York
Coruscant.
City.
Elevator shot. Oh,
Love
man.
this.
Big,
lambda.
big dub.
The lambda
Um,
and the zeta on the side there.
And,
Upsilon maybe.
yeah.
The modem looking.
Love this
Mhm.
shot.
do we know who this is? Any of these people?
Yeah,
Tarkin?
wait. No. She's.
No.
What do you mean?
I'm
She's
kidding,
been.
I'm kidding.
She's
He
been
does
in
look like a
the
boy
and she's the
Tarkin.
girl from earlier, dude. She's the main Imperial officer in this whole trailer.
Girl from earlier.
You don't remember? She's walking with the Death Troopers,
Oh, and that one other shot, yeah.
and she's in the rest of the show. She has a name. All these names are released. There she is again. She's like the main, I guess, ISB agent for probably the region. I'm forgetting her name.
Yeah.
All the names have been all the names have been released. I can just look it up.
Andor. I don't. Is this the same girl that Morbius?
Yeah.
Is Morbius like someone else?
People have been theorizing that it's his sister, but we don't know.
Okay, so that's Morbius.
Just gonna call her Morbius.
Looking bloodied. At the ring shot. Okay, so
look, there's a lot going on here. It's the fact that he leads very clearly a double life, but what side is he actually on? You know, is he playing Cassian? Is he playing the rebellion to try and draw out people?
Well, we know he's allied to both Andor and Mothra, from what we understand, right?
Well, from this trailer, yeah. I mean, just watch the trailer. He's talking to Mon later on.
So that's pretty interesting.
We never seen a character like this before who actually has like the Coruscant creds. You know, very rarely do you see like Bail Organa is openly against the Empire. This is someone who is literally fighting, like on the ground fighting, but also leading this life as a
right.
It looks from the tools. Like, it looks like he's like maybe a watchmaker or some sort of jeweler or something like that.
He's a collector of some sort.
Star Wars watchmaker.
Look at these helmets in the back. The back right.
I know.
Is that what those are? Oh yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Clearly, he's an artisan of some kind. You see in the previous shot.
That looks ancient. That looks like
it looks
Old
like
Republic looking. Maybe even before.
So it'd be a cool angle if this is the guy,
really...
and he gets his information because he makes all the jewelry for everyone, or like the ornaments for people.
Weirdly,
and so here he is talking to Mon Mothma. Mon Mothma showing them. So there's some sort of
speeder,
some sort of connection. Like, do you?
Kind of looks like a Cadillac. Like he kind of just looks like a.
Yeah, I know,
but
it's kind of funny just seeing that though.
Yeah.
But the dialogue here is about the person he's with, Clea, I believe her name is, saying to him, Luthen, that he's slipping. But slipping in what way? Like, is he slipping into? I don't know. Because this.
So this is where I get the Rogue One vibes, especially when it pulls out too. Like it. I don't know. There's something about it that.
And then this shot. I mean, come on now.
Yeah, and I love the way the gyro of the.
Yeah,
cockpit.
I love how it's not.
Let it play. Let it play.
Pull around, yeah.
And we see in the background there a reuse of the Arrestor class Star Destroyer, which is based on Colin Cantwell's.
Look at that ship, dude. That is so sick. And look at the ship up
yeah.
top as well.
That's what I'm literally trying to talk about. Can you not? Can you pause it? I was literally mid sentence of describing what that was.
You started talking in a different shot. Sorry.
Nope. I'm saying. Rewind it. So that's based on Colin Cantwell's design for the Star Destroyer back in 1975, and they reused it for Solo. You can actually see it in the recruitment video still, but it was going to be in the cut scene where Han crashed the TIE fighter and flunks out of the Navy, and they're reusing the asset finally here. So you can see it in Solo very briefly, but it's based on the original Star Destroyer design. It's cool. But yeah, it's the Arrestor class Star Destroyer. All those they're tracking or what is it called? Tractor beams.
Looks quite wrecked.
And the first tractor beam there is smashed, which is interesting.
Right.
Johnny is not having a good time going through this trailer.
That's interesting. Yeah. Thank you, Levi.
What's
Cadillac coming out of Coruscant. Oh my god, I love this shot.
Anything Coruscant, man. We haven't. I mean, other than Kenobi.
I know we missed it. It's been so long, man. This is huge.
I mean, I barely even count Kenobi.
Yeah, no, honestly, yeah.
Like that wasn't even like familiar imagery. Like not really.
No.
Well,
People have theorized that this might not be Coruscant, this particular shot. That it might be,
it's possible.
That it might be Chandrilla, Mon Mothma's planet.
True.
Just because it looks so like the
Either
design
way,
is.
We love Star Wars cities.
Like Coruscant is much more curved.
Love this shot
as well.
Love this shot as well.
Yep.
This is one of my favorite ones as well.
Can't wait to see those pods come out.
The Imperial insignia, man, it's everywhere.
It is.
Imagine it's on all these pods. It looks like.
We're gonna see the Jedi Temple, right? Like that's
it's the Imperial Palace, yeah.
At least in the background, yes.
I hope we see the bubble show.
Yeah.
Dude, Squid Lake.
Dude, we might. That'd be pretty funny. But,
Helps drops the craziest knowledge of all time. Just watching the bubble show.
Squid Lake, man.
Bubble
Don't
show.
disrespect.
That's
I
true.
no disrespect. Absolutely none.
Yeah, I can't wait to see Mon Mothma's part in
Don't
the
know
show.
who these guys are. Not sure. I feel that guy seems
Imperial
important.
Bullet.
Maybe
There's
a love
Ben
connection.
Miles.
Coruscant
I don't know.
blokes look
On
like
the
they're
left side.
profiting from war.
Yeah,
That's
they definitely
the
they're
vibe I'm getting.
profiting. There he is. The man himself.
No, what?
Isn't this not Valorum?
No,
Am I tripping?
you are tripping. That's not Valorum.
Here he is.
There you
What do you
And
mean?
himself.
Well, I don't know
Is
what you're
that
talking
not
about.
Valorum?
No, his name is like Tay Coulson or something.
Bro, okay.
I forget the name.
Do they
Brendan
not
knows it.
look the same? Am I?
They
making
look
this
similar.
up?
They do.
They
look.
look.
Similar,
They look
but-
similar, but
People were saying
Uh,
this was Valorum.
they're wrong. Valorum would be
Very-
like
I've seen a lot
Valorum-
of freak out about this.
Valorum would be like 90.
There he is.
This man is clearly like 50.
There he is. Clip that shit.
Valorum is older in Phantom Menace than he would be here.
Watch it be Valorum. And we,
It's not. We already know from the. It's not.
Okay.
Bro, I'm
keep
looking
playing,
at it.
keep
I'm looking
playing.
at them next to each other. It looks the
He is a
same, man.
credited character, and he has a
Okay,
name.
I'm just saying. I'm just okay. I saw some freak out about this, but okay.
It's funny. I
Interesting.
literally made a joke about it on Twitter.
on
I
my
love
phone.
that shot. Oh my
We're
god, it's so
closing.
good.
Tuner,
Love this
mhm.
shot.
Death Troop was coming in.
Tier.
Crying woman.
She's from the she's the one in the first trailer who says
Yeah.
this is what
Yeah,
I'm
it was
sound.
weird. She was the like big like ending.
She was like the
part
big
of the
reveal.
first
Ren, you got
trailer.
another.
It
You got
was, like,
another
the
droid
big
to
reveal.
make.
Yeah, B2
Yeah,
emo.
Brent's got- yeah, this
B2
one
emo.
might take a little longer, but
Just a total Adventure Time name. I love
Best of luck.
B2 emo.
Oh yeah, it's one of the Mo's.
Yeah,
the Mo. Oh, it's a Mo and
It's a Mo.
it's B2
Name of the
emo.
Mo factory.
explosion.
They did.
They did.
They did. So this is Clea. This is Luthen's partner or daughter, maybe just
I
person.
love the style. Oh, it's so like prequel. It's so
It's very
like,
prequel.
Tag of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith.
Again, this is the movie team going into these costumes, so makes
Yep.
sense. I know. Clear shot and then.
So
Yep,
this is
there's
part of
Andor.
the. Clearly, he's doing some sort of dam heist or something. Because that's the costume he's in the beginning with those four guys.
Right,
When he says he's giving the line about sneaking in, and we see it later when they're doing the Mission Impossible thing. Oh,
Yes.
Brent, watch the first trailer. You see B2 Emo move a lot.
We're going through some rails.
Oh yeah.
Got some alleyway combat.
Of rebellion. Younger Andor. You can tell because he's shaved. Because he's shaved. You can tell
Young
he's younger.
people
'cause
don't
he
have beat.
doesn't
No,
have
people don't
facial
have
hair.
beard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't exist. See, look,
Uh,
there- so there's only
42.
so there's only 3 of them there, and then 2 of them here. I think throughout the mission, he starts. People start getting killed off.
Well, I don't
Cassie's
see
gotcha.
any. I don't see anybody.
Oh, this landscape. I love this dam. Is so cool.
Maybe
The fact that-
Andor takes him out like the beginning of.
That's what I'm
Rogue
saying. Yeah, I think there's gonna
Yeah,
be some
yeah.
situations because they start with 4 in the first shot. Now there's 2, and then at the end there's 1 when he's putting the lever. Like I
One. Or
think
they
there's
can
gonna be
split
some.
up.
Yeah, but I still think there's
Yeah.
gonna be some stuff where he has to make some.
That
So here-
repelling, dude. Oh,
We
this
got
shot
these
too.
again.
So here's like the revolt of this science area, which is heavily featured in the first one, and there he is in the outfit in there, but he looks younger.
Science revolt.
The science of
I love
Maz-
this
guy, huh?
looking, Maz
the man
looking,
himself. It's the man himself, guys.
the man himself, Maz Kanata.
Come on. He's got 4 arms
That's
though,
good.
which is cool.
That was good.
I love that he has
Um,
4 arms.
there he
Look at
is.
that.
I
I
love-
think it's cool.
You see that?
Who is he operating on there?
Hey, do a
you know?
rewind. Yeah, let's do a rewind.
Gotcha.
Jonas got
Oh
us.
boy.
Little. I don't. Well,
On something. Well,
I don't know if that's a little boy. I don't know.
he might be older than you.
That's a man.
Little boy. I don't know why you say
He looks
that.
Little
younger,
boy.
I don't know.
The man himself.
The man
The man
himself.
himself.
When he
It's
saw
the man
his,
himself.
his, reflection.
That character on the left there has a vintage collection character announced. She's on the back and also is on the poster, but we don't really know much about her yet.
What the? That's pretty great.
All right.
Her name is but she's like heavily on the poster and is also has a figure for the first wave of Andor figures.
I don't think
including,
I really looked at the poster. I think I need to take a gander at the poster.
Well, maybe we can do that at the end here. We can take a gander. So
Good.
I love
Doing a
this.
bomb.
And we
man
saw this
himself.
being filmed. I don't know if you guys remember. We saw this being filmed. The big crowd of people. It was cool. Those leaks were forever ago.
Yeah, the leaks. I remember.
There was
Oh,
like 100 people. Like this is all practical. So this is clearly against that. You see the riot shields there. I just love
Very
that.
excited for this episode. This one's gonna be cool. Stormtroopers coming in, looking dirty. Love this
Oh,
shot.
what a cool shot.
So Blade Runner ass shot.
Ray? Ray Spear.
Ray? Question mark.
Savage Ray.
This
I love
shot,
this. Like
man.
there's like a
Holy.
black hole
Oh, that's so cool.
or something in the center there that they're.
Yeah.
So that ship in the front is the ship Andor's in, and then
Look at
TIE
these
fighters.
ties,
Let's
man.
go.
Let me play this back all at once here.
The
Oh.
colors are so cool.
You know, it's insane.
It's gonna be cool.
Love it.
Andor.
Andor.
Literally have no problems with anything I saw.
What is that?
All looks good.
ANDR? 3 episodes. Yep. So we got
Great.
Be a movie. Movie
3
length
back to
premiere.
back to back. 40 episode. 40 minute.
You want to pull up the
episodes.
poster?
40 episodes.
I'll-
40 episodes coming out tonight.
Coming out, yeah, coming out tonight. Right.
Right. Just go to the StarWars.com has it up. A really good.
No, I'm
Star
just
Wars.
here.
What?
I'm gonna do a little strat. Just give me 1 second here. Stay
Okay,
patient.
Johnny.
I don't know
Johnny's
if we're
doing it.
we're an hour 10. I don't know if we need strats.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to see.
We'll wrap it. We'll wrap in a second. All right.
No,
Hey, we're right. Well, don't worry. We'll wrap in a second. Well, anyway, I think that trailer is awesome. There's so much.
No,
to
that
it.
trailer's
Yes.
Let me do it.
so dope.
And we watched
like,
it obviously
great
very
trailer.
slow.
Yeah, watched
So
it quite slow.
Diego Luna was on The View today, and he said that they were around in like the 40-minute range. So like most Disney Plus shows thus far. The only
It'd be
one
nice
that's
to have some
confirmed.
Alright, I'm just gonna-
consistency across like
I'm
the
just gonna screen
episodes.
The only one, oh wow, the only one that's these are your strats. The only one that's confirmed to be shorter, Brent, so far is She-Hulk.
No,
that it's
well,
9 30
mine
minutes episode
Failed.
because it's like a. Oh, your strats failed. Unbelievable.
I'm pulling
No,
up
no,
your
no,
strat.
So you see the woman in the
So
front there, right below Mon Mothma. That's the
oopsies.
woman
oh, is
in
that
the,
better? That's better.
on the table. Well, yeah. Well, I think before it was better because we can actually look
Yeah,
at
you
the
could like zoom in.
More?
people.
Here,
It's
I'll
right
go
there.
down
That's
to-
good.
There we
Like,
go.
that's good right there.
She's
So, yeah.
there.
So she's right there in the front, below Mon Mothma. That's the girl who was on the left side of that operating table.
Right.
And her
Mhm. Of the little boy.
of the of the,
man
man himself.
Of the man
little
himself.
boy.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's still some characters
Yeah.
we haven't been introduced
A lot
to
of
yet.
characters.
Like
It's
right
so
below
the
Saw.
poster is so Rogue One.
Yeah,
You know what I
it's
mean?
really
Like
cool.
you put the
I'm-
2 posters together and
love
they
it.
literally like Jin's looking one way, Andor's looking the other.
I
It's, like,
saw
the
that,
Same
it's awesome,
composition.
yeah.
Yeah, it's so good.
I kind of want to
It's
buy
really
a Rogue One poster and put them next to each other.
Me
Pretty
too.
sweet.
You have no room.
That's
No,
true.
I don't worry. I
can
replaced
confirm
it.
now
I,
there's-
I didn't realize Levi's room was that scary.
I can confirm now there's no room.
What do you mean
Then-
scary?
Ben,
I thought maybe there was a window or something. I
There
don't
is a
know.
window.
Yeah, there's one, right?
There's a big window. What do you mean? It's just there's blinds
No,
on it.
no, I'm just kidding.
Also, Ben, I already changed some of the stuff in here just because I moved some posters around. Because I don't like have them like I. Never mind. Doesn't matter. It's conversation for after the show. But I have this poster already ordered.
Until every inch of the wall is covered in Star Wars, he will
It
never.
basically
satisfy.
is.
All right. All right.
It
So yeah, so Andor's exciting, guys. That's the moral of the story. But I think
Is
we're
that
gonna
what
wrap
we
here.
got?
We're going on hour 13 here. Hour 14.
I will
here.
shout out Chad. There's a great printing company on eBay that I buy them from that already has it up. That they make high quality prints.
Levi.
that has
Levi
it.
will send you the link.
Just putting it out there.
Maybe.
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 I don't know. You don't know he was gonna do that.
Yeah,
No,
okay.
I know, but he's
You-
bringing it up, so he has to now.
Just because I wanted to shout out Chad in our audience. You know, we like Chad.
Okay.
Just telling him.
I like Chad.
I don't know if I like Cowboy Johnny. Cowboy Johnny's been kind of
Cowboy-
crazy.
Boo, get him out of here.
Okay.
Young
Cowboy Johnny-
Trying to be
Filoni.
Dave Filoni.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the Dave Filoni
I'll shut him
cosplay.
down for a second. But thank you everybody for being here. We had a lot to talk about. DC is failing.
Shambles. DC is
Andor
gonna be burnt
is-
to the ground
is goated.
tomorrow. So get
Yeah.
ready for that.
So thank you everybody, and we will see you guys before the apocalypse. We'll see you after the apocalypse tomorrow. So bye everybody.